This is so important, so crucial. If we are going to develop this country, we have to work around the clock. You know, I stand for a 24-hour working nation. I've said that before, and this is even more realistic. That's why you heard us talk about the issue when architect ran away from employment presentation. And I would want to thank Engineer Nzambia, Mheshimiwa Peris Tubiko, and Mheshimiwa Munyaka. These are the neighbors to this place. But the liaison committee, that liaison committee should take the burden from you, because people will think Zambia anatukataza kazi, ama Munyaka anatukataza kazi, and then you fall for it. If I were you, I would load everything to that committee, so that the local communities also can own it. I want to assure people in this country, the number of jobs that will be generated out of Konza in the next 10 to 15 years will be colossal. This is the future. You ask us to have faith. The problem is faithless people. Right? Now we have faith. We believe in Konza City. I want to tell this later. How many of you believe like me in Konza City? That is a message we bring. And with it, with that belief, we don't want it to be founded on an empty slogan. We want to see you guys taking the necessary action. Konza City Technopolis. Konza Technopolis. The savannah, the African savannah, the silicon savannah in Africa. That was the positioning. The only thing is, I thought, and I want to congratulate members of parliament also, because they have captured the vision. So, Mheshimiwa Kimilu, if you're in ICT, we thank you. We thought you were deliberately underfunding Konza. In fact, there are people who started saying, you know, now this Konza City will be translocated. I am here now to tell you, the next big visitor, I'm just a trailblazer, will be President Uhuru Kenyatta. So he can come and take this thing to the next level. Because this is it. I also know he's a believer. He's a believer in this city. Now, some of us have started shouting, jobs, jobs, jobs. You can create a lot of jobs out of Konza. Because post-COVID, where are the jobs? We are going to go to that town there, and we will talk to those young people who are obviously crying out for job opportunities. We'll try to encourage them, because they have also to have a bit of patience. The most important thing for me today is when you are showing us that greening something. You know, the master developer, this American company who took over from IFC. I remember I was in cabinet when we were also saying IFC moving slow, we need some big marketer. And I'm happy that the buildings which are coming out of here will not be compromising type of buildings. The standards will be world class. Even women from Makueni, a car cooperative, they will be subjected to the same as they come up with their tower. But these days, you see, going for towers, I just want to be educated when I leave here. It looks like you can work from your room now. Do you want these towers anymore? It's another question. You can work from your car, you can work, but we need the physical infrastructure. Therefore, in order to attract investors to Konza, it behoves us, not just as a local community, but the whole nation, to determine that there's time to us to be serious, there's time for politics. I get the sense that politics is a chief occupation in Kenya. If indeed today, 2 years to the next general election, there are people properly clad in campaign gear, as if elections are next week. I don't foresee a situation where Parliament, I'm sorry, this is my private opinion, and a senior counsel junior will agree, there's no way you're going to ask President Uhuru to dissolve Parliament. It is not possible. So even my Law Society president, I think, should also be properly guided. We don't need to go that route. We need time now, the next few, 1 year. Let us see Konza City, not with this one building. We want to remove the shame from Ruben Mutiso. I have several others coming up, and we'll be coming here to celebrate. But of course, immediate urgent thing is this water deficiency. And Thwake Dam, I hope when the president comes, the first stopover will be here, and then Thwake Dam. Or vice versa. Or start with Thwake Dam because we need water here. Without Thwake Dam, Konza City will be crawling. With the water, and I'm told that, in fact, the phase 1 Thwake Dam, Daniel Maanzo is, I'm sure, in the house, he can tell us. I don't know whether...
They are 42% now.
They are 42%. Yeah, so we need to hear of 70%. And more importantly, the phase 2 project, I think, has not been negotiated to bring water here. So I think that, Chair, you need to work, and I think the President himself will have to take this, and Treasury, to begin now getting interest, even if it's on the basis of public partnership, whatever, to bring that pipeline to Konza, because that is not factored as of now. No Toresh water project. I had the opportunity to join President Moi that time as we were launching No Toresh, but it's been another crawling kind of a thing. By the time the water gets to the river, there's nothing, no Toresh. And that is why we must also plant these trees, because every time you fly to Mombasa, do like I do, I always look through the window of the plane to look at the snow cover on Mount Kilimanjaro. That is not Toresh. Without that snow cover, my friends, climate change, there's no water. Therefore, that's why I said, I asked, how many trees have you planted? 8 years after the launch, at the groundbreaking ceremony, because Konza should be beginning to look different.
Konza yetu twaipenda daima, tutafanya kazi nzuri kuijenga Konza yetu. Nitafanya kazi nzuri kuijenga Konza yetu. Nitafanya kazi nzuri kuijenga Konza yetu.
Wow. Wow.
Hello? Kwa kia.
Tikito. Nemo kwete kila tikito.
Ambayo tuna. Tina, ne mwana kamwana. Pana webe utali kangala. Ewa. Nitwa atakwa kanafe andumeo sambesa sienyu muandikwe angu matungilila na muyu kwata we. Na mwa Mana keoni wekea Jubilee matabu. Bunge Mundula weka matabu ma Jubilee no. Kalonzo wa Musyoka. Na mimi pia ndugu wa Mbesa. Pia ndugu wote ni maasla. Na kama unafikiria utatetea timu ya asla kuchukua kura za Wakenya, hakuna
Singa. Mheshimiwa Mbangula Nairobi, huyu Mheshimiwa Kimilu wa Kaiti.
ambayo tuna